Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Angel. I am back with another video, and this is my first video of 2018. I'm excited because this video has been long overdue. I've been asked to do this video since last year. Yeah, I'm corny. I am actually just not getting around to do it, but hey, you know, it's finally here. So as you can see from the title, this is my top five favorite drugstore foundations, and I decided to start this year off with this video because people are probably, you know, cleaning out their makeup kits, cleaning out their makeup drawers or whatever, wherever you keep your makeup, and they're probably getting ready to use new products. So why not give you guys these new foundations, and they're from the drugstore, so they're definitely very affordable. I'm going to break them down. I'm going to explain to you guys some of the key factors about these products, and I'm also going to break it up into 3 different categories. I have a cake face from 1 to 10. It's going to have shade range, and it's going to have undertone. Cake face, of course, 1 being the lowest, meaning that, you know, there's basically no cake face. You know, this is like a lightweight coverage. This is like a, you know, nice even, give you nice even skin tone if you want. 10 being the, you know, girl, did you even take the time to blend that out? Like, why does your face look cake like that? Like, you put on too much product, you feel me? And then you have the shade range, which is 1 being 1's gonna be the lowest. Like, oh, they didn't even care about us. They didn't even think to question us, to even ask us melanin, you know, beauties if we want to be featured. They didn't even ask us. We don't exist. And 10 being like, girl, this is brown girl friendly, this is for you, you need to go check this out, because they're going to have different shade ranges, they're going to have different undertones for you. And then of course we jump into undertones. One being they didn't even decide again to ask us brown girls if we even want to be included in this undertones. Like, we don't have different undertones, like we all just one color. They all think we look alike anyway. And 10 and 10 being, they definitely considered us when making these products, and knowing that we all have different undertones, we all look different. So I'm not gonna ramble too much. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just jump right into this video. So my first, this is actually one of the same products. So my first favorite of all time holy grail foundation is from the Maybelline line, and it is from it is the Maybelline Dream Liquid. It's the Maybelline Dream line, if I should say that, because there's the 2 different foundations. So they have the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. This was the first one that I tried, and when I say this is like my favorite foundation, I've used it probably in a couple other videos that you guys have seen, but this is my go-to foundation. Like, this foundation matches me to the T. It took forever for me to find a foundation that matched me completely, whether it was high end, whether it was low end, whatever. The undertone, the ranges were just off. They were completely off, and I actually found that in this shade, and I was in this product, and I was very surprised. So this is in the darkest shade. This is in the shade 130 Cocoa, and it says it's poreless skin with the airbrush finish, and that's another reason why I like this. You don't need too much of this product. You need just a couple. It comes with a squirter applicator, so I squirt on the back of my hand. I do about 4 pumps. I like a full coverage regardless, so I do about 4 pumps, and then I just put the little dots all over my face and blend it out. And when I say this really gives a great airbrush finish, whether you're using a sponge like the face and body sponge from Real Technique, or if you're using a buffing or a stippling brush, whichever. My holy grail brush to apply my foundation is, it's dirty, obviously I just use it, but it is the Morphe M439 buffing brush. This is like the best brush ever, like seriously, to blend out foundation, and it gives the best airbrush look with this product. They do say this is a lightweight foundation, and it's breathable. That I would definitely give a thumbs up for, because it definitely is very lightweight, very breathable. And it says it's for normal skin, about medium. To me, it's a medium to full coverage, because you can get away, I mean, I honestly feel as if most foundations can be light to full coverage, but it depends on how much you use it or how many squirts you do. I like full coverage, so this definitely works if I do enough squirts. And if even after I blend it out the first time, if I need to add more, I'll add more. So it'll give me that full coverage that I want. So for this one, it is cake face category. I'm going to give it a 0 because this does not give you a cake face look, because it is a lightweight product. It is, you know, breathable. It is for poreless skin. It is going to give you that poreless skin airbrush look. So it doesn't matter how much you apply it, it's going to make you look airbrushed. So definitely a 0. Shade range, I give it about a 5. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to give this shade range, because I am talking for us brown. I am talking for us brown queens. I'm gonna knock that down to about a 3, because the darkest shade is 130, and if you're darker than me, it's not gonna work for you. So, and there's a lot of girls that I know who are darker than me, so this shade is not gonna work for you, and this is the darkest shade it comes in. So I'm gonna knock it down to about a 3. The shade range could be a little bit better. Maybelline, you could do a little bit better with this airbrush. Great quality product. I'm just saying. And the undertone, that's about a 3 as well, because since there's not enough shade range, there's not enough undertones for us brown girls. So we're gonna jump into the Dream Velvet. Now this texture is a little different. This texture to me seems more of an airbrush texture, because it's how can I explain this texture? It's I keep doing this. The texture, I have to show you. So the texture, I was saying it right. Texture, whatever. You see it. It doesn't move at all. Like, it doesn't move down my hand, and it's really, really great. So look, I mix this with any foundation that I have, because liquid, you know, you have to keep adding more product on the liquid to give you that full coverage. I feel as if when you use this particular foundation, even when it's by itself, it's going to give you a thicker coverage. I think it's because it reminds me of a concealer texture. I think that's what it is. This is a soft matte, and it says it's hydrating for 12 hours. It's that's what it is. It says there, this is what it says. It says our first gel whipped foundation. That's what this is. It's a gel whipped, it's like a whip foundation. That's what I've been looking for. It was right there on the back the whole time. Reading is power. Okay, read. It definitely says that. It says not drying, no roughness. This is for normal to combination skin, and again, medium to full coverage. I want full coverage. That's why I mix my foundations no matter what. So this is basically going to be the same categories as the liquid mousse. It's going to be the cake face with a 0. Shade range is a 3, because you know, y'all didn't care about us that much, and then undertones a 3 as well. So that is a thumbs up. If you're my shade or lighter, I guess this is probably like the best foundation for me. Like, when I wear this, I've worn it and I'll be at work and they'll be like, girl, your face looks flawless. What you got on? Oh my girl, that's that Maybelline, you know. No big deal, nothing crazy, you know, it looks good, doesn't it? I love this foundation. So I do have this on, and I did actually mix it with my second favorite, which is the Black Opal foundation. This is the Black Opal True Color Perfecting Liquid Foundation. It's just an amazing full coverage. To me, it's a full coverage foundation. Like, it definitely gives me that full coverage. Now, it is very liquidy, and it does come with the applicator. It does come with the pump, which is I like. I love it when they come with pumps, because it's not as messy as when you have to pour it out. I mix these. This is what I use when I want that like perfect coverage. I mean, y'all can look at the face and tell me. Let's admire for a second. Yeah. This is in the shade Black Walnut. I think this is the I think either second to last or the third to last color. This is the Black Walnut, and it matches me really well. The undertone on here, my undertones are yellow or golden. I guess I should say golden. I have golden undertones, So this looks a little more golden than anything. So they come in 12 shades. I forgot to mention how many shades the first one come in. I will put everything in the description box down below. But this comes in 12 shades, and it is a light coverage matte finish foundation. It is very liquidy, so you can get away with that light coverage if you add about one good coat and just blend it out very evenly, because I can honestly say this product does transfer, so you definitely want to set it with something. I guess it doesn't matter if it's matte or not. It does give me like a nice matte look. Now it could look differently because I use it with the Dream Mousse, because I like my foundation to look not super matte, but matte enough that it looks like I covered my whole face in this makeup. Yeah. It is for all skin types, and it's oil free. And then it does say that with poreless technology, it helps minimize pore appearance. And of course, everyone wants to look like they have flawless skin, no pores, no nothing when they put on their makeup. I get it. This is definitely that foundation. Definitely for sure. So if you're looking for a foundation to look like, to make it like you have no pores, definitely try the Black Opal. So this range, Cake Face, I'll give it about a 5 because it is a buildable cover. I still don't think it's cakey, just for the sake of the texture. It's very liquidy, so I don't think it's that much, but you know, you can build it up definitely. The shade range on this, I'm giving it a 7 because this is brown girl friendly. This product, Black Opal itself, it is brown girl friendly, so you definitely can find your shade. If you're darker than me, they do have, I think, 2 more shades where you can definitely find your shade. So I'll give that about a 7. Undertone range, I give it a 5. It's in there. You definitely gotta look, but even with my complexion, like you can have yellow, you can have red, and then you also can have like that olive-ish undertone as well. So yeah, this is definitely a go-to. I've been using this recently, probably for like the last month or so. I really love it. Moving into my third favorite foundation, it's the Maybelline Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This is actually number 2 on my list until I got the Black Opal, so this moved down to number 3. I'm sorry, Maybelline, but I really do love this foundation. This actually comes in 19 shades, and they have, I think, 5 new shades since I last wrote this. But this definitely comes in a nice wide range of colors, so you can definitely find your shade probably in your undertone. This says it conceals imperfections and eliminates redness. I have this in the shade 14 Golden Toffee, which in the drugstore, this is the, I think this is the darkest shade. I think they have more shade. I think this is the darkest shade, Golden Toffee, and this is really red on me. That's why I don't use this as much, because it does have a reddish undertone. They don't have one that I seen that has a yellowish undertone in the store. I may have to order it online, but it gives me a reddish undertone. So it does. The 2-in-1, I'm sorry, I should explain that first. The 2-in-1, it does have the concealer and it has the foundation in it. So that's why this is a very thick foundation. So the next part that I have, it says it's pigment packed. You don't have to color correct. I color correct all the time because that's just the step in my makeup that I do. So I still color correct. I did try this without color correcting, and it did work fine because it has that concealer in it that gives you that extra coverage. What I will say is, when you use this, you don't have to use too much product. Again, it comes with the pump, which is amazing. Pumps are great. Definitely a full coverage foundation because it has a concealer in it. So you want to be careful to not go overboard and look cakey. This does say this is for combination to oily skin. So if you have oily skin, this product will definitely work for you. So Cake Face is an 8 because, like I said before, this is a full coverage foundation. So the more you put on, the more cakey you look, and you will look like, did you even try to blend that out? Like, girl, I know you got a pimple, but was it really that necessary? No. So just be very careful. Shade range is definitely a 7. I give it an 8. Take that back. I give it an 8 because it has 19 shades. So how amazing is that? And I think even for my lighter skin girls, you guys can definitely find your undertones and your shades just as much as brown girls. Us darker girls, we can find our undertones and our shades. And then undertone range, I give it about a 6 because I got the wrong I don't have the right shade, so it's definitely a 6. I feel like at one point they didn't have many shades, but they are expanding, so that is great. So moving on to number 4. This is another Maybelline product. I know a lot of you probably already know about this product. I mean, it's been around for like a while now. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I have it in the Dewy and Smooth. I have dry skin, if you guys didn't already know that from my previous videos. I have dry skin, so I need products that are going to hydrate my skin tone, even with me having dry skin, I still like to have a matte face. So I was so excited and happy when I found this one that they had in my shade, which is the shade 360, which is Mocha. I think this is the darkest shade that they have. Because I originally tried this product when it first came out and I hated it. I hated this product. But when they, you know, brought out new products, brought out the matte and poreless, brought out more shades, I was like, let me give it another try again, because I don't know. But it does say, this says new look. I don't know what that means. Maybe bottle shape. I don't know. This is the Dewy and Smooth. It says it's for normal to dry skin. It says it hydrates and smooths the skin, which it does. Natural luminous finish, and it is a medium. I feel like it's a medium coverage. It's buildable because it is very liquidy. It does not come with the applicator, or it doesn't come with a pump. It just comes as you gotta pour it. That's why I don't reach for it as much. So this shade does match me pretty good. It does look a little bit darker, but it matches me pretty decently. And then sometimes if I feel like it's either too red or I feel like it's too much, I'll go in with my Real Techniques Face and Body Sponge and I'll literally take off a layer of makeup. This Cake Face, about a 2, because it is a medium coverage, buildable. It's for hydrating your skin, so it's not going to like really be thick like the Milani. The shade range, I feel like since it only comes, the darkest shade is a 360, the shade range is about a 3. The matte and poreless has a ton of new shades, which is great, you know, but I never tried mixing them to see if I like it, but the Dewy and Smooth didn't have a lot of shades. And then Undertones is about a 3 as well. It follows right behind the shade range. And last but surely not least, again, these are my top 5 favorites. They are in order. I did put them in order from my favorite to about the one that I don't reach for as much, but these still are good products, and that's why I still have them and I still use them interchangeably. So I did rank them from 1 to 5, but 5 does not mean it is the worst. It's just the one that I don't use as often. So this last one is the L'Oreal True Match. Now some of you probably thinking like, well, this last one probably has a lot of good shade range, which it does, because it is and this has been around for a while. This is the L'Oreal True Match. This is the foundation that matches precisely with your skin. They have them in like the cool, the neutral, and the warm tones, and they want it to be that you're able to go to the store and literally pick out what undertone you have and get your shade. Now the issue I have with that is I have warm undertones. I think because I have golden undertones, that's more, the yellow and the golden undertones are more warm undertones. That the shade in the warm that I seen did not match me. It was kind of red. It just didn't match me at all. So this is actually in a neutral shade. This is a Mahogany N9, and this matches me perfectly. When I seen this, I was like, I have to try it. It looks like it matches me. It matches me really, really well. It says it has no oils, and it's not pore clogging, which is very true. It's a very lightweight, breathable foundation, but it's a really good foundation. And some of the shades, I think the lighter shades, do have SPF in it. This does not have SPF in it. So with that being said, the Cake Face on this is a 0. because it does not really give you a cake face. Shade range is a 10 because again they have a wide range of shades for this. L'Oreal did a good job on this product because, you know, us brown girls can definitely, when they advertised this, when it first came out, they advertised it for any and everyone to go out and find a shade, and they came out with new shades too as it got way more popular. And then the undertones is a 10 because they give you that option of having to find your undertone, helping you find your undertone. They let you know cool is, you know, if you have the greens or if you have the pink or you have that type of undertone. Neutral is if you can get away with either or, and then you have the warm, which is more the reds and the gold undertones. So they give you the option, they explain to you which one you should be, and there it is. So those are my top 5 favorite drugstore foundations. Yo, let's get this video to about 50 likes. But if you guys want to see a part 2 of my other drugstore foundations, make sure you thumbs up this video. Let me know what products you guys use that I need to try out, and yeah, let's just all help each other. So again, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with anyone whom may want to know about some good drugstore foundations, especially for us brown girls. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.